This is kind of Bone Tomahawk meets Digging Up the Marrow. Hey guys, I just finished watching The Burrowers. This is a creature feature meets Western, which I think is a great idea. It is from 2008 and it really has that old-timey feel, so it really got the period down packed in my opinion. But it is about a rescue party that go off to find a group of people who have gone missing that apparently have been taken by Native Americans, but something else is in store for them. I really enjoyed this film to an extent. Once again, not really. I do like a creature feature every now and then, but Westerners, that time period, it takes me a bit to get into, but I do have exceptions to that, you know, like Bone Tomahawk, which everyone loves. And if I was to say this film is like anything, or like a cross between anything, because I think you guys really love when I pick a couple of films that I suggest if you like them, you'll like this. This is kind of Bone Tomahawk meets Digging Up the Marrow. I love Digging Up the Marrow. I thought it was great. Great creature feature. That movie is so clever. I love it. But this one is kind of a little bit slower. It's quite a quiet film, just dialogue wise, and I guess that's like a Western type situation where all the action happens and then there's kind of like the slow travel through the desert, through the land, and like a stop again, and then like a little talky bit, and then like an action bit, and it really had that kind of flow. What I did like about the flow, which I haven't seen in a film that I've been watching this month in a while, maybe it is in some of the foreign films, what it is when instead of having like a huge introduction to the characters at the start and trying to like establish who they are so you care about them, it kind of does that throughout the film. Like they have action to talk about, to bring out their characters, to bring out the personality, to bring out their stories, which I like. And I guess that's why Western always works well, because around the campfire they can tell each other like tales about their life and you get more of a feeling about who the character is. One thing I really think they did a great job at is the creatures. I thought they looked amazing. Apparently it was like 3 years worth of sketches to get exactly how the creatures looked, which I really like. They just were creepy and unlike anything I've seen in a while, so I was really into that. And I also really liked how I kind of got lured into like a false sense of security with the time period and kind of started buying that it was like an old-timey film, and then you get this like modern graphic, which I think was really cool. The film apparently was shot in 22 days, and it's actually written and directed by JT Petty, who does a lot of video games. He has done Outlast, Whistleblower, The Walking Dead Season 2 video game, Outlast video game, Batman Begins video game, Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, Prince of Persia. I know that's like probably a famous one, is that? I don't know. Yeah, it goes on and on. But I thought that was interesting, especially seeing the adaptation from, I mean, he's directed some actual films, but you can tell that it would make a good video game. I guess that's where he gets his inspiration from. Anyway, I think that this film was great, but for me, it was just a little bit slow and drawn out. Nothing in particularly wrong with the film at all. It just didn't have that extra wow effect for me. So for that, I'm gonna give it I wish I could give it a 6.5. I thought it was quite a good film. I think it's quite a solid film, and I think it's really hard for me to judge a film that I would normally not go out and watch, but that's what 31 Days of Horror is. It's going out and watching films that I normally wouldn't. The Burrowers, 2008. Check it out, and I'll see you tomorrow for another 31 Days of Horror.